Adophonom na chese si ade Hajia4real case no eno na air trending na some no so aye hu yie pa na nipa do na so na the reaction ababonten ade afound dem de abeso mu ensem Abena Korkor ade abeto dwa afen so Bridget Otoo na eye adu Safowaa abusafo mekọ ensem no so no chese Hajia ne fraud case na bebre na e Ghana ha sei man sem kwa betoto dwa se de eye tracker bon na chese de do na so na bremu afen ensem no kodai na science so man homene so a de beto odwa nyina enese ya extradite eye Hajia na fi UK ne ko eye USA a chese eye nyina ye $2 million fraud a chese etimi akoso ewo ne dim abusa for some dika kan no e de munchemu dodo na na abeso mo na ensam Abena Korkor e de babonti afa ho de edoso akasa yie e de akere eye Hajia4real no wie so no e na ochirem se krom ha sectors dodo na no chese boni se ya ene koso baby ono kasa mpo ne boni awodi no ode no so tuja chem sabra no lego na ho kire ba ne so e mo start say or trafficking drugs e ma ye che no ene nsam de ode bi etuja me kasa pie beko akote nsam Abena Korkor ade tuja na me ka ye biu amehu say Dr. Amuzu Herbal Clinic na esuasne medjumedi we say ebremo say ka Dr. Amuzu dia ne nim say the pennies doctor no na bua memema mu sipi asita te pa chaw so ye bema na wo hwe me na obema no afon ay ketekete je say mu ayemre enche na atiada untumi ehse enche na wajaculate so dia pacho ban say big problem ye pa enti Dr. Amuzu ne 4-in-1 package no ebetumi abo ye pa obetumi afa numbers so be deliver dia bro bia wo bia enye san so obetumi akọ ne clinic ewo Kumase ta 4 o'clock 600 na ho hu on one kasa emu nti fa the numbers no na yonko ni kote ensema Abena Korkor ade ebetuja.
So there's a lot of buzz about Hajia4real, like, you know, people are saying that, oh, she was saying that she's a hardworking girl, and now we found out that she scammed somebody $2 million. And you know, there are a lot of people in my comments saying they hope to catch all girls that are doing that. Like, if we want to be real with each other, there's fraud in every sector, like of the economy, in schools, in hospitals, in governments, in churches, everywhere. There are con artists and there are fraudsters. Do you understand? And sometimes people do things because that is the opportunity they have. That is the best opportunity they have. I remember back in Legon. I was in Legon to do biological sciences in 2008. And you know it's medical or suicide. So you do your level 100 and you hope to get a high GPA. And I think I had 3.5, 3.6. I don't really remember. It's a long time. And I couldn't get into medical school. So I was really like, I forced 3.56. It'll be small. And then they said my only option is to pay do fee paying. And I'm saying I'm gonna pay like me see and they say I'm gonna pay fee paying or Ghana no. But they call Ukraine. So you know, we were like, you know, family, like, oh, everybody supported us. I even got my visa to Ukraine. Then something just happened to daddy, and then it's like, okay, I can't fulfill my Ukraine dream. But like months before, I had this friend who was like, oh, he has this business proposition for me that, you know, I traffic drugs to the US and I'm gonna make money like as much as 50,000, 100,000, depending on the quantity I can carry. So I said no, and I was even trying to convince him to stop because, you know, I had high moral values at that time. But I don't know, shit happened. My boyfriend broke up with me, my auntie passed away, and I think at that point in time too, the bipolar was surfacing itself and I didn't really know. So I was so depressed and I just wanted to get away. That weekend everybody was going for report whole week. It was like 5th March. I left Ghana 5th March. And you know, I took this. I was so naive and stupid. I didn't even take, like, you know, money before going. Like, I didn't take any money. Like, I went and then Ghana, I sailed to the US. I got caught and I couldn't, like, you know, get my money, and I couldn't, like, go to Ukraine, and I had to be there for 18 months. When I came back all my mates were done, so that's when I applied to UCC. So sometimes before like the trafficking case, like, you know, there were people that were working with scholarship secretariats and stuff, and these men that have been put in place wanted to do stuff for me before, and I'm like, I'm over that you know, like, I'm gonna traffic the stuff and make my own money. Yes, that's a piscache. So that didn't work out, and like, I really wanted to do like medicine so bad. I didn't even think about the other options, that I should, like, you know, complete my biological sciences and then do the graduate medicine. I didn't even think about that. Like, sometimes when we don't have people to counsel us, or when we don't look at all our available options, we become like, you know, we become desperate, you know. We feel there's no hope. So when you're in a tight corner, try and, you know, talk to people so that you see the other options available. So those, like, you know, I really don't know the options like Hajia4real was presented in life, but a lot of people said she was not so great in school, like academically. So maybe she thought, okay, school is not gonna do for me, so let me just hustle. And probably the people that were around her were, you know, forces and scammers. So that's what she knows, you know. People that maybe have made it through school are doctors, lawyers. Sometimes is the people that, you know, you happen to meet. And sometimes, you know, you meet good people, sometimes you meet bad people, and you still do it. Like, a lot of people have to sleep around to make it through medical school, law school, and all that. You know, I have like a personal experience when it comes to, you know, trying to enter into law school. You know, sometimes the men are weak, but we really need mentors. We need men that will encourage us without getting into our panties, because it really breaks us down. I remember one time I needed support from a minister. He says, all you have to offer me is your vagina. You know, so some of us, it gets to a stage, we go like, okay, then we're really going to do sex for money or sex for opportunities, because you feel that's your only option. Do you get it? And then sometimes it's like you hate yourself for doing that. So really be critical. Really dig deep before you criticize Hajia4real. She's made a mistake. I hope she learns from it. And it's even a mistake because it's illegal. Do you understand? Apart from that, it's just like she was a great negotiator, she was a great entrepreneur, and like she made her money. You know, sometimes men want your time, they want your affection, and they don't give anything back. Do you get it? So, you know, if you're a sweet talker, like a lot of pastors, a lot of teachers, a lot of government officials, they are all sweet talkers. You know, your wife is a sweet talker and your wife can milk you, or sometimes your husband can milk you. We are all fraudsters or con artists to some point. So don't be quick to judge. And Hajia4real, wherever you are, I set your name on the FBOP website. That's Federal Bureau of Prisons, their websites. I didn't really find you there. Probably you're still in detention, so you're not in the system yet. But American prisons are great. You can go to school, you can improve yourself. Just look for opportunities. Maybe like spend all your time in the library and come out as a lawyer. You know, Kim K is a lawyer. Just, you know, push hard. Don't let anything bring you down. I'm up for reformation all the time. Like, I really, like, sometimes it's difficult, but I really don't judge, because I came from like a very, like, you know, humble Christian background, but the choices I have made, you know, sometimes I wonder why, but it's like, you know, temptations, we don't always overcome them. So I'm not quick to judge. I allow people to be reformed if they want to. Sometimes it's going to take a while. There are a lot of people that advise me. There are a lot of people that, you know, encourage me, but sometimes it's hard to believe in yourself. It takes a lot to rebuild your self-esteem. Do you understand? So girls out there, boys out there, men out there, women out there, don't be quick to judge, and love your neighbor as yourself, and let's all go for a better future for ourselves. Do you get it? I will be all crampo no. Why not you say or the cooking baby? You'll be to me that no now see you junior you cook when you actually know. There are a lot of wrong people that have been wrongfully present and stuff like that. People that are wrongfully suffering, the way let's say the 5% or people that are in power like can abuse people. Sometimes you don't do anything bad, but like you fall into bad situations. So let's hope we always stay in good situations. When we fall in bad situations, we'll be able to rise up. Hajia4real, you're a survivor. Girl, you are always on fire, and you're a child of God. Bless up.
Adafo no meto aso adi amamona we ni nsema abna kokko edi ba betimi the comment about from comment section na meto aso no na Bridget Otoo abra Hajia ensense Mr. Tibae no eni obabontin be shedi no amagana fo binom ka say girl no de oye no enye de na so de ye Bridget Otoo ye de sasive so wani age so unua ba ekọ ahochire mu eni nsema de bre na edos na ensemi esan so we biom Bridget Otoo asan so 2020 edifa ye Hajia4real ho ache se o shedi ni and been reading or saying FBI has been tracking for 10 years. Think about that for a second. 10 years. American investigators get time. The Ochemu Hanyina and say Hajia4real and FBI for tracking for 10 solid good years. Now Ochemu say a year American investigators and Kasana just say omo adajie enemres omuto mani edisi so and beyond was saying some fraudsters won't be going to parliament. Amen. Empa bo nyina ne se ni kwase fraudster bia ekopie mu parliament yes ada Ghana chese de team no kra yegudada ene ne yeti ate no no. Ebiom so was saying the easiest place to influence people is on Instagram. And Otoo also said, fraud money has always been loud. It can never stay quiet no matter what. The way Chemo so be and say, Obi also Chrome has say, Bia, I have fraud money, Bia, and to me, and I have this, I have that. Only a point being an one campaign, show off Keke be social media, no, and no crown put 8 meter pressure, my boys, any girls in the Chrome has into which room. So, mom, we fraud, music, and to me, stay quiet that they be no, not the day a war home. Now, a beer moons on the Bible quotation about say, First Timothy chapter 6 verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. And Ebiamus was saying 1 cedi at a time. Now just say what they a foot to an youth and say when you 1 Ghana cedi a day crop na kakwa drew honum than so be and boom to say Hajia Diana or being so very to say Charlie face forward and hustle your hustle, okay, and your mom do Hajia and you more for Bridget Otoo or something to be by saying America likes a good bargain, and now Obi Titi say at the end of the day she go snitch. She won't go down alone or for some light years. And now of science will be Titi BM say. So I was reading and I heard Manche shout, say what? I didn't ask nothing. I just opened Twitter cause whatever it is had to be on Twitter. It was for we say any Twitter a year Bridget Otoo so at the bar Abontena a BM global adu Safowaa so at the day by I would children some more for say omonya sika more worry good near that no more I tapping ammonia careful ye palm with the kind of blessings I'm tapping I'm mom pay yamu de science and coupon a chawadia na a chene we no so and to say a dear fraud and I say bon some at the amount and maybe not same obiana na we but those who are with God have a peaceful end and their success is perpetual. Never tap into anyone's blessings, for you don't know why God gave that blessing to such individual regardless of how you reach same path. Pray for your own package of blessings. We're saying so, and in some I do Safowaa at the Bible thing, for Hajia4real and some no. What was that for? Enuguswa idiot the better from the number be some GhPage TV. So me sorry so kwana me kay na me say best deal na SUS name. Mejumedi we say Ebremo so UK na person won shipo niema and from Ghana dia me pacho best deal for and also to me niema no e form so bedu in terms so na asumdwe kwan so e dia ma say ni me bia nkonya enter dia TV set cars name be awhyepe e dey free UK no best deal no so to me the form so be do Ghana hanso a o do step pepe ne dey bro e wo ofie nti me pacho form numbers no na enomo endi juma medin no eye Abena good makramo
Huh? And I want to leave tomato mix in Ghana. Yanko.
Oh, this is what I called Adrian.
Secret Nani LEAP. Lip. Someone who said leave tomato mix there. It was superb and palatable taste. Not so piasso. There were large and small sizes for choppers, restaurants, and if you feel.
This advert is FDA approved.